Hello everybody, welcome to Coco's Crochet. I'm Litsa and today is our podcast number 69. It is the 1st of February 2024. Oh my goodness, we've already entered a new month and here we are all hanging out together. How awesome is that? I could not be happier. Now you know Thursday is my favourite day of the week because we get to catch up. I get to showcase everything you've been up to and share some of the things that I've been up to as well. I've got my clipboard ready, my marker, because as always, I don't want to miss out on anything because there is so much to get through. But before we get started, very importantly, I have some community news to share with you. So today, being the 1st of February, our wonderful yarny friend Shirley is celebrating a birthday. So happy birthday to you, Shirley. May you have a year filled with love and joy. Please share everything with us that you wish to, and from our heart to your little heart, we just want to say happy birthday once again. So all of you, please extend your birthday wishes if you would like to give Shirley just a little bit of love through the YouTube channel, because you know what? Being together this way is just as important as being together in real life. I have been thinking of you, Shirley, all day long and couldn't wait to share these wishes with you and for you, and just want to thank you for being such an amazing yarny friend. So once again, happy birthday, Shirley. Hip hooray. I've spared you my singing, so be grateful for that. And the other news that we have is just a little bit different. Our wonderful yarny friend Sarah Nicole, and she has a YouTube channel, so please go and give us some love and support that way, because she's having a little break at the moment because she's going through a little bit of a difficult time. So I just want to extend a huge healing hug to you, Sarah, and I hope that you all do the same. You just want you to know that all of us are thinking of you, and it doesn't matter if we don't all know exactly what the situation is. Just to send you some love might be just what you need right now. So sending you huge healing hugs from myself and anybody else that wishes to do so as well. Please do that in the comments down below. So from one extreme to another, once again, when we lead with kindness in our heart, we can be there for each other to support each other at times of happiness and need. So that's what I think is so amazing about our wonderful little community, and I feel so blessed to be part of it all. So thank you for bringing that into my life, and hopefully I can bring that back to your lives. Now on that note, I might just say let's get started on our usual podcast, which always starts off with Tile of the Week Thursday. So Tile of the Week Thursday this week is actually going to be a joy when I talk about it. And to quote Josephine, she said that this week was stress-free, and I agree with her 100%. So I thought I'd start off that way. But for those of you that have joined us recently and may not know about Tile of the Week Thursday, I will just give you a little background to this organic cowl. But if you put in the hashtag Tile of the Week Thursday, you'll see everybody that has joined our friend Sam over at Manfers Makes, and she's the person who started all of this. So what happened? What are we up to? We're up to tile number 76. So 76 weeks ago, so that was July 2022, Sam was gifted this book, 100 Crochet Tiles in Happy Mail. So what she decided to do there and then, without even giving it much thought, she pledged that she would make each and every tile. Now, Sam has been powering through from the very beginning. I jumped on at tile number 25, and a lot of our yarny friends have jumped on at different times, including Josephine, and she sends in her tile every week, and I am so happy that she does that because it makes this segment extra special. So thank you, Josephine. I will show you both our tiles very soon. But I, as I said, jumped on at tile number 25, which is nearly a year ago, which is crazy, and I've made most of those tiles. Now, every week I always say, I'm using the colours from the same 7 colours, and I don't think I've showed you for a while. The only thing that I've realised after, looking at my colors is that I have limited myself a little bit, because like when I looked at Josephine's this week, I thought if I actually chose from all the colors that I have in my 8-ply range of yarn colors, I would have had a much more like so many different combinations, but that's okay because my end goal is to make a blanket using all these tiles. And my thinking at the time when I started was that I'd like them to all have, you know, similar colors, even though they'll be different sizes. And I have been using a 5mm hook to like crochet all of them. So I'll just quickly show you the colors that I've used, that I'm using or choosing from. So there's this beautiful green, and they're all 100% acrylic, 8-ply or DK weight yarns. And the brand that I'm using is from here in Sydney, Australia, and I believe you can buy it in other places like New Zealand because it's marble yarn from Spotlight. They're beautiful colors, I must say. That's my absolute favorite. So they don't actually have colors on them at the moment, they just have numbers. So there's that beautiful green, this baby sky blue, that beautiful lilac color. I won't be able to hold them all together, so I'll do my very best. This one is a very, very pale pink. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's 4 of them. I'll pop them down so I don't drop them all. And there's a yellow, an apricot color, and good old white. Now this, whoops, you can tell it's a scrap because it's nearly disappeared. So I'm going to have to ball that up so I can use it properly. So imagine all those colors together, you know, picking from them each week, making a tile. So what's tile number 76 all about, you're asking? Well, it is another tapestry tile, and it was called Russell Square. Now, I believe Russell Square is somewhere in London, England, and that's what it was meant to look like. Now, as you can see, for a tapestry crochet tile, the only part that you had more than one color, it was only 2, which made it so simple to do, was this section here. The rest of it was basically, and these ones here. So not very much of the space had different color changes, and at each time it was only 2 colors, which made it very, very easy. No tangling. You got to cut off your yarn and then join the new color. So it wasn't a difficult tile at all, and it wasn't worked in a square this time. It was worked backwards and forwards, and it was about 25 or 26 rows. So let me pop that down and show you what my tile looks like. So there it is there. It is curling a little tiny bit, so it could use some blocking, but I think it turned out pretty much, you know, like the picture. And there's the back. Because you go backwards and forwards, you can't really tell which is the back and the front, but it worked out very nicely. So here is Josephine's. Now this is what I mean by if I had used more colors. I love that Josephine put in the lilac and the dark purple there, and the light pink and the dark pink. I think it's very effective that way, very pretty. But there's our tiles together, guys. I think we both did a great job. They actually look like the tile in the book. So let me get my little clipboard and my marker. You know what comes next, don't you? Tile of the week, Thursday, number 76. Tick, done and dusted, and now we're off to tile number 77. Now, I believe 77 is another tapestry crochet tile, and I think after that we have about 5 or 6 more. So it is a bit of a journey. I don't think that the next one will be as easy as this one, but you know what? Time will tell. We'll know, you know, very, very soon, because let's be real, the weeks are flying by, aren't they, guys? Anyway, so we've done our tile of the week Thursday, which is always very exciting because that means it leads us up to showcasing all of your amazing work. I absolutely love this part. So let me get my glasses on because I want to make sure I read all the stats. Now this week I've separated it in 2 lots of showcasing. One is going to be just all your different makes, and then one is going to focus on our CAL 2024, all the projects from project number 1 that came across the cup cozies. I wanted to make sure that you saw them because you know, we put some in our video, but we're going to also showcase the ones that came in after the 27th of January. Oh, too much talking there. Let me start showing you. So our friend Shirley, our birthday girl, she has sent us some beautiful, beautiful shawls. And the first one, let me just show you there. I absolutely love that shawl. Now this is the same. So if you were with us last week, you would have seen, I believe it was last week, not the week before, Shirley had made the same shawl, and it's a Bag O' Day pattern, and it's called the Jessica shawl. I absolutely love this one. Look at the detail, and as Shirley said, because it's a different yarn, the other one was a latte cake, you can really see the pattern in it. It's absolutely gorgeous. And let me just show you the yarn that Shirley used. There it is there, guys. It's a Karen cotton angel cake, and it's in the color dark cocoa. Absolutely love that. And there's also a touch of white in there. And Shirley said that it's a 2-row repeat. And I guess you can see that there's that 1 row and the second one there. Absolutely gorgeous. And then the other, where is it? Beg your pardon, guys. I hope I haven't mixed up my... No, I haven't mixed up anything. I've just got it all here. So then we've got 3 beautiful makes. So thank you, Shirley, for sending that in. Sorry, I lost my train of thought for a moment. Jeez, you can tell it's a very hot day here in Sydney, Australia. So our next 3 makes come from our beautiful friend, Kim. So Kim sent, oh, this is so gorgeous. Look at that. Absolutely love these little bears. So this teddy is wearing a nurse's outfit, which is the same outfit from Kim's local hospital, and she will be donating this one to them. Love, love, love that. Now look at this guy. I love his eyes. Look at him and his little face. So this is a tiger, and he was made with 100% wool. He's absolutely adorable. And look at this. A little Imkin. Now they're quite popular on YouTube at the moment. They're popping up everywhere. I do believe that Sam's got like a crochet along going with that. So that's another reason to go and visit Sam over at Manford's Makes. Absolutely. So thank you, Kim, for sharing them with us. They were so gorgeous. And I love all the little amigurumis that people are coming up with. You know, they're much braver than me, so I really, really appreciate seeing them. Now, wait till you see these gorgeous hats. I have to tell you, this one reminds me of Rocky Road. I absolutely love the colours in that one. So this is from Susan, and she said that she's used all scraps from her scrap bin, and they're just all hats or beanies in assorted patterns, and some she just made up herself. And she also has a beautiful shawl, and it is a bag o' day pattern. Look at the detail in that stitching. Absolutely gorgeous. So thank you so much for sharing that with us, Susan. Now, Liza has been busy, but not amigurumi this week. She surprised us all. She sent a pair of beautiful socks. Now, these socks were definitely made with love because Liza has made them for her grandmother, and she says that she loves her very, very much. And this is the yarn that she used. It's actually beautiful yarn. It is sock yarn, as you can see there on the label, and it's 75% wool and 25% polyamide. I guess that's what makes it stretchy. Is that right, guys? I'm still learning. I've still got to use the yarn that Josephine sent me to make some socks. And the hooks that Liza used were 2mm and 2.5mm as well. So thank you for sharing those with us, Liza. I'm sure they're going to keep your grandmother's toes very, very toasty and warm, because I know it's very, very cold where you live at the moment. Now, our friend Marnie from Yarny Marnie's Crochet Corner hadn't put up a video for ages, but she released one today. So please go and give her some love, because she's also added some other crafting other than crocheting on her channel. So I'm not going to share that with you because that's hers to share. But she did say that I could share these crochet pieces with you. So thank you, Marnie. Now this is, I love this, and I remember watching her piece it together over the past year. And this is her vehicle blanket, and it was made for her great nephew. And she said that it's very heavy. It is a mosaic crochet pattern, and it was a paid for pattern on Etsy, and it's Patterns by Dora. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at all that work, guys. So each strip was like, each panel was made separately. Now look at this awesome Christmas tree. Look at that, guys. From the very top to the very bottom, and look at all those Christmas baubles. Absolutely love them. So Marnie says that this Christmas tree was made up from several YouTube videos. So basically she saw all the different patterns and decided to put it together the way she wanted. Now she used a polystyrene cone in the center, and she covered it completely in light green yarn. And then she made the greenery rings. So see all those rings around it? All those that go round and round and round. they can be removed, and they're held in place with T-pins. I think T-pins are the ones that you can use when you block your crochet. Now, the little wooden beads that you can see there for ornaments were purchased from Amazon, and she made crochet coasters. See down the bottom there, next to the baubles. Oops. Crochet coasters from jute twine, I think that's how you say it, and she hot glued the coasters together and then placed them under the tree. Very, very cool project. Love that. Thank you, Marnie. And last but not least, wait till you see these. I don't want to give them to you upside down. Look at those beautiful, beautiful snowflakes. And Marnie used her favorite thread yarn, which is Art Yarn Begonia. Now, I hear her talking about that all the time. Look at the detail in those, guys. Absolutely gorgeous. So thank you so much, Marnie, for sharing those makes with us. Now, I'm going to continue showcasing everybody's work, but it's going to all be related to our cowl for 2024, and it was for Project 1, which was the Can Cozies. Now, those of you that don't know anything about the cowl, we have a playlist called Cowl 2024. So please go and have a look, and you might still want to join us. That would be awesome. And if you put in the hashtag Coco's Crochet Cowl 2024, you'll see all of our yarny friends that are joined on that are YouTube creators. And also on Instagram, if you use the same hashtag, you'll see some of our other yarny friends that are posting. Now, I'm not going to show you Project 2 yet because that will be in our next video, which is on the 10th of February, because that's when Project 3 will be chosen. But for now, Project number 2 is here. Headbands or ear warmers. That's a little basket that we pull everything out from, and that will always be there until the next project comes along. So let me show you our friend Karina. She has posted her, here we go, this way, her cup cozies on our Instagram page or hashtag. How gorgeous are those colors? So she's crocheted the colors of the rainbow. So thank you so much, Karina, for posting those for all of us to admire. I really do appreciate it, and I do know that you're working on your project number 2, and I'll be very excited to see you post those as well. Now, let's continue with showcasing everybody's. Now, our friend Lisa, look at this. Oh my gosh, the detail in this is awesome. And by the way, that muffin keeps making me hungry every time I see it. I wonder what flavour it is. Please let us know in the comments down below, Lisa. So Lisa said that this pattern is from Ravelry, and it's called Handle My Cozy. And I'll show you another photo in a minute where you can actually see the handle very well. Now, Lisa said that she absolutely loves the pattern and says the handle makes such a difference with takeaway cups. Now, she used Bernat Maker home decor yarn and plans to make more of these for her daughter and her colleagues. Now, let me show you what it looks like when you actually hold it. How awesome is that, guys? It can't slip. It looks like you wouldn't be burning your hands. I think that is awesome. So thank you so very, very much, Lisa, for sharing your cup cozy with us. Now, look at all of these. Have I got them the right way up? Yes, I do. Now, our friend Susan had started off with 3 last week when I showcased them on our podcast, and now she's actually made 12 cup cozies, which was her goal. And the stitch is by Creative Grandma, so Belinda over at Creative Grandma, and she used all scrap cotton. How awesome is that? Absolutely gorgeous. Now, Corrine has made 9 cup cozies in total. I'll hold them up for you and you can see which ones I'm talking about. And she's given us such a wonderful description of all of them. I love this. So, first of all, Corrine says that she's made 9 cup cozies, and she loves that she's joined our cowl because she's thinking of doing some markets in November, and she's building up her inventory, which is awesome. Now, she's made 2 iced coffee cozies, and the yarn is by Caraway, and it's 100% cotton scraps, and she used a 5.5mm hook. And then she has a can cozy by Pretty Darn Adorable Crochet, and it's a Line brand 100% 4-weight yarn, and she used the colors navy, denim and white. That one there, I'm sure that's that one. And she used a 5.5mm hook for that one. And she said that she has a 32-ounce water bottle cozy, again by Pretty Darn Adorable Crochet. She used a Red Heart 100% acrylic, 4-weight yarn, color white speckle, and a 6mm hook. And then she has two 24-ounce cup cozies by Pretty Darn Adorable Crochet. I really must go and visit that YouTube channel. And she said that there are 34 chains, 5.5mm hook, big twist cotton, which is 85% cotton and 15% polyester, a number 4-weight yarn, which I think is like a, is that a 10-ply or an 8-ply? I really need to look that up. And that was in the color Denim Splash, so I'm guessing that's that one. And the other one was a Premier Just Cotton, 85% cotton and 15% polyester, and it's just the color number 10335. And there's a cup cozy by Sunflower Cottage Crochet, and it's in Line Brand cotton, 4-weight again. The color is amber, and she used a 4mm hook. I'm guessing it's that one. And then there's a mug cozy, which is the Crochet Granny Square. It's absolutely beautiful. And it's 100% acrylic. The pattern is by Melanie Ham, and it's a Karen Little Crafty, the Karen Little Crafty yarn, number 4-weight, and the color is white and pink. And last but not least is the How to Crochet the Perfect Cup Cozy by the Enchanted Cozy Company. It's a big twist cotton, 85% cotton, 15% polyester, number 4-weight again, and the color is fruity speckled 5mm. I'm guessing that's that one there. They're all absolutely beautiful. So thank you very, very much, Corrine, for sharing those with us. And Shirley wasn't going to, our beautiful birthday girl Shirley, wasn't going to join in our cow this year because she thought, you know what, as much as she wanted to and she enjoyed last year, she may not have had use for all the makes. And she didn't want just to be making things for the sake of making them, but she got a little bit of FOMO, fear of missing out. So guess what, guys? She did. She actually made a can cozy. How gorgeous is that? So Shirley also said, because she has been a wonderful cheerleader up to date, and now she's joining in, so we'll cheer her along as well. She did say that there are so many beautiful cozies from everyone. Can't wait to see some wonderful headbands and ear warmers. So thank you, Shirley. I'm so glad you've joined us. All you need is one of everything just to, you know, be part of it all, or just experience making something new, or once again, just being a wonderful cheerleader. And all of you can do exactly the same. Now, oh, I knew this, guys. I knew that I had dropped one of Shirley's shawls somewhere. I mixed it up, so I'll show you that last. Now, Kim has also sent us in her cup cozies. Absolutely love them. Look at the buttons on them. Beautiful colors, and in total Kim has made 6. So well done, Kim, and thank you for sharing. And guys, I'm a little bit out of sequence, but hey, what's new? So Shirley also sent us this gorgeous shawl, and I absolutely love this one because can you see that it's got the flat bottom, not the triangle? I've never made a shawl like that, so you know it's on my crochet to-do list now. And this one is actually called where is it? The pattern is by Ophelia Talks, and it's called Angelia's Reading Shawl. And Shirley used Premier DK Color Batik yarn in the colorway Fuzzy Cheek. And it's yellow half hexagon shawl. I absolutely love it. And here's the yarn here, guys, and the stitch up close. Oh, it's just so beautiful. So thank you, Shirley, for sharing that, and once again sharing a pattern that I've added to my crochet to-do list. So that is pretty much everybody's makes for the week. So thank you so very, very much, everyone, for sharing them with us. I really do appreciate it, and I know that everybody loves seeing what everyone's making, and that ooh-ah factor is the best part of it all. Now, next, sorry, got to put another tick there. I actually have some finished objects. I'm also working in the background, so just a bit of a background on my Crochet Society project that you all voted for. I'm more than halfway done, so I'm very, very excited about that. Sorry, some yarn, guys. So I'm very, very excited about that. I'm hoping to bring it to you as soon as possible. I do have quite a few things on the go, include obviously that one. Another thing that I'm working on is, and I'll be bringing you a video for that very soon, because, you know, the month's finished and the new month's in. So January wrap up of all the cows that I'm joining in. So not our cow, all the other cows that I'm joining in. And also very, very importantly, and please look out for this, my friend and your friend, hopefully, and if not, please go and visit her, Shannon at Shannon Talks Yarn. We're doing a collaboration together. I did touch on it last week, but we're going to release the first video on the 2nd of February, which is tomorrow. And I'm so very, very excited to do this. I have never done this before, so it is going to be amazing. So please join us for that journey as well. So what have I finished? Well, I've got this gorgeous little, I don't have this one anymore because he's gone to his forever home. Don't be scared. He's only made out of yarn. So he's a goggly-eyed monster, and the pattern is by Sarah Satch. Now, you can see he's got little bells on the end, his little goggly eyes, so he becomes like a little finger puppet. And for the yarn, I used just some, so I put 2 yarns together, and I thought, what a great effect. Just some acrylic, is that upside 8-ply or DK weight yarn in black, and then I teamed it up with this eyelash yarn. I think that's what you call it, but I absolutely love this yarn. I wouldn't want to work with it on its own, and even though it was a little bit tricky to see it sometimes, let's be real, with this little monster, it didn't really matter. But I have to tell you, this yarn, I don't know if anyone can get it anymore. I don't know if I can get it. It is made in Italy. It's called the Las Vegas yarn. It's a combination of cotton and polyester, but I cannot believe how soft it is. I had originally bought, I don't know, I think I might have at least half a dozen balls for 50 cents each, because I wanted to trim a cardigan with it. So I still intend to do that, but I couldn't resist. I just had to make this little guy out of it because it was perfect for a nice hairy little spider monster. So that's something very little that I finished, but still it's a finished object. And then a lot of you may have already seen my next friend, because I'm totally in love with my Tudor fans. Look at this, guys. If you haven't already seen, look at that tail, seen the video, which is our Stitch Your Library video number 1. So number 1, please go ahead and do so, because I do talk in detail in that video about other makes too, but they were previous, whereas this one has just been made. So what did I use, guys? I used a pattern. Let me just pop out of the way just for a moment, Tudor fans. So I almost said recipe. The pattern came out of this Let's Make Crochet magazine, and let me just show you in here. It is such a beautiful pattern, and I always saw our friend Julie over at KS Mum Crochets crochet up Tudor fans. She has about 7, so every time I saw it, I thought, I have the pattern for that, I need to make it. So the inspiration came from both the magazine and Julie. Now, I absolutely love that his trunk is this shape. And I love that, you know, that he makes sweet music with it. But I love that, because at first you think, oh my goodness, how would you make that? Well, that's how I felt. But this pattern, it gives you great detail on how, you know, to make it as well, like where to finish your stuffing and how to, you know, poke it in and how to sew it on. So this is actually a wonderful pattern, and I really enjoyed making it. I did use my blanket yarn, which I purchased in Millions, one of my huge hauls, so I am powering through that. Again, another playlist that you can go and watch is our crocheting with blanket yarn, and I used an 8mm hook, and as I said previously, lots and lots of stuffing. But I really want to bring your attention to these eyes, guys. I absolutely love them. I didn't use safety eyes because it's a little bit tricky with blanket yarn, but I really wanted to try my hand at embroidering some eyes on, because they're just so much, I think, prettier and safer than safety eyes for children when they're playing. And I have our friend Cassandra over at Craftably Ever After, because if you guys haven't seen it, or if you'd like to learn how to do crochet, embroider eyes on your toys, go and watch her video. If I can do it, guys, anybody can do it. But look at us. What a handsome couple we make. Absolutely love to the fans. So that was one of my finish makes, and it was actually a very quick make. I spent one evening on it and another, half a day or so, and it was done. So I'm very happy with that. And I do have one more. Now, no surprise when you all see that I've made another beanie. There is a little backstory to this though. So this little beanie, let me just give you some information how I made it first. So basically it's just a very generic pattern like I always use, and it's a top down. Do your magic ring, 5 rows out, increasing, and then I just make it to get to the length that I want it. Do a little bit of ribbing on the bottom and a little single crochet just to make it nice and neat. I have used this time my 7mm hook and this chain spun yarn. Now the reason why I haven't tied in the end, I'll let you know in a moment why. Can you see how that yarn is chain spun? So it is a very unique yarn, and I do have a little video talking about this yarn and my experience with it. But the reason why I haven't tied it in, I did let you guys know that it's very important that you tie. See how it frays like that? Can you see that? You need to tie in a knot before you finish. So what I do, so it doesn't unravel. So what I do, guys, is when I get to the end, like where my ends are, I sew it into a certain point, let's say halfway, then I tie a knot in it, and then I continue to sew in the other half. So that way I know there's a secure knot in there, so there's less chance of it unraveling. I have made many of these hats and none of them have unraveled to date, and I'm hoping that it never will, but I just like to take that extra precaution, so I thought I would share that with you. I'm actually loving the way these colors are turning out. Should I put it on for you guys? Here we go. It's very hot here. There, means I love you so much. Okay, so there it is. Not a bad fit at all. And this yarn has such a unique texture or feel to it. It doesn't feel like acrylic. It doesn't feel like wool. It doesn't feel like cotton. I can't explain it. It's just a really nice textured yarn and very soft at that. But I just love it. I'm in love with it. So I just thought I'd share that. Now, this hat or beanie was made for KK Crochet. So it's KK and Kristen. They're again hosting the Bumblebees Mountain Outreach beanie drive. I think their target is, oh my goodness, I don't want to lie and say 1,200 or something like that. So you need to go and visit them and watch their playlist on Bumblebees Mountain Outreach, and you'll get all that information. Now this beanie was crocheted. Oh my goodness, wait till I share this with you. So I've written it down. So I was crocheting it while I was on my first hot yarny date with Rose. Yes, that Rose. Rose from Rose Likes Crochet. Look at me smiling. I just can't get enough of the joy that I got from just being invited very impromptuly to join Rose and a whole panel of people, and I'll tell you who they are, on her live Sunday morning my time and Saturday evening Rose's time. So when she asked me to join, I was literally crocheting to the fence in my pajamas, just chilling on a Sunday morning, and I thought, oh wow, Rose is having a live, let me just go and have a look at what's going on, say hello, and then maybe pop off later and have some lunch with my family. But to my surprise, I ended up going on a very hot yarny date. So those of you that haven't seen Rose's live, please go and do so, because I'm on there with her and so many other amazing people, and I'll tell you who they were. So visit them as well, because we're all yarny friends. So let me get my glasses, because I've written it in tiny writing, guys. Even though I know who they are, I don't want to give you the wrong YouTube channel name. So it's Spring from the Fiber Enthusiast, and she also does, she donates so many hats and other things to the Bumblebee Mountain Outreach. She's amazing. Mara, a brand new friend from Mindfully Crocheted. Or Bridget from Queen's Crafts by Bridget. Now, I'm pretty sure most of you know Bridget. I'm actually very lucky that I have a bag made by Bridget, which our wonderful friend Bella's Crochet Gifts gifted me for Christmas. And then there was Shannon, the art junkie. all amazing humans. I'm so very lucky that I got to meet them. But as I said, guys, I went on a hot date with Rose. That is unforgettable. So I just had to share that with you. And that's how this hat came about, as I was very nervously trying to contain myself and find out where I had to look, so that I was actually, answering the questions and contributing to the conversation and not being off camera. When I worked all that out, it was really, really good. But I managed to get nearly a whole hat done as well, which is a bonus, right? So that's pretty much it for the crochet side. Let me tick, 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 so I know that I've spoken to you about everything. Yes, 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 and yes. Now, the only thing I want to tell you is that Saturday week, so on the 10th of February, project number 3 will be being chosen for our, sorry, there's fibers up over here on the side. Project number 3 for our cowl 2024. So get your ear warmers in and your headbands into me so I can showcase them on the day. You have until that Friday, the 9th till midnight to get it all done, and then I will showcase everyone's headbands and ear warmers, and then we'll choose project number 3. So that is very, very exciting. I can't wait for that. I do know that I'm going down, so in case any of you are curious, maybe looking at crocheting some boho style headbands, something more in cotton, because it is very, very warm here at the moment. And, I think that they would be very pretty and very suitable for our weather right here, right now. I'm guessing most of you in the cold weather will be crocheting up a storm with all your ear warmers. So how awesome will that be? Now, life. Where are we up to with life, guys? Well, let me see. Back to work, basically back to reality. Got back on Tuesday, the 30th of January. So we're nearly at the end of the first week already. I can't believe it. It was so nice to catch up with my work colleagues. You can imagine all of us were just sharing our holiday stories. And then we started work. So we're back. And as my son said, Mum, don't be sad. In 10 weeks, you're going to have another 2 weeks off. So that's the beauty of working for the Department of Education. Absolutely love it. Now, the granny flag, where are we at? We haven't really moved much further than last week. We're still stuck on colours, guys. So I'm hoping this is the weekend for it. But then I wrote myself a little note. And then when we finalise those colours, we have to still look for floors, walls and bathroom to go. So we're getting there. That's all I can say. I will take a few photos and show you maybe in the upcoming weeks, because, at the moment, there's not really much that's happened since I last showed you some photos. But you know what? There is progress there. So, at least that's happening too. And that's pretty much it, guys. I'm still powering on with as much crochet as I can get out for you and for me, even though I am back at work, because, work cuts into our crochet time, right? Anyway, enough about that. I'm still very, very lucky. I hope you're all doing very, very well. And I hope, you're doing things that bring you joy, including crochet. And I hope you're either keeping warm or cool. I'm certainly doing my very best to keep cool. I know we have another month of the season that we're in, so let's make the most of it, because then we'll be wishing that we were back in it. Right, guys? It's always the same. So until I see you again very, very soon, take care, everybody. Bye-bye for now.